the stage, Class President Sara Samarasinghe.
Once upon a time, many of the parents here watched as we got on the bus for our very first day at village school. And then, over the next 13 years, they helped us accomplish countless milestones. Our parents and our teachers have impacted our lives beyond measure. Now, they're gathered here on our final day of school to watch us complete the milestone of graduating high school and entering the real world. But before we make you proud by finally turning our tassels, let's flash back a few years. Maybe more. Back then, we always insisted that today wouldn't be sad. I mean, some people say that the best memories you have are from high school. But come on. Doing derivatives and analyzing literature, not to mention all the high school drama, that stuff shouldn't be your best memories. We always knew that. And we knew even back then that today could never have arrived fast enough. But now, here it is. Here we are in our caps and gowns, surrounded by our families, our friends, and our mentors, waiting to finally be pronounced graduates of Holmdel High School's class of 2011. It's crazy, isn't it? It's been a long and sometimes even painful 4 years since we first walked into the Commons. We've all grown since we were freshmen, and especially since we were in kindergarten. We are no longer the most adorable little kids, but let's face it, we still are pretty cute. No more recess, no more field days, and no more trips to the Liberty Science Center or to Sandy Hook. We truly have grown up. All those late nights that we spent working hard on those research papers and those outlines, otherwise known as Facebook stalking, they brought us here, to this. Now, instead of being empty buckets with holes in them, we are well versed in history, languages, sciences, mathematics, and the arts. Well, relatively speaking, anyway. But we truly have come a long way in Holmdel's exceptional school system. Over the past 4 years especially, our characters have muddled their way through some pretty significant conflicts, and we often did so in a sacred setting, the Starbucks in Barnes & Noble. These decisions were varied, ranging from the daily dilemmas, like the Reese's Peanut Butter Cookie or the M&M Blondie Bar. They're both $1.95. To, of course, the more life-changing conflicts. But wait, should I text him first? Or should I wait for him to text me? But what if he doesn't text me? What do I do then? These conflicts were just practice, just a rough draft of the story we're about to write. In college and later in life, we will come across even deeper conflicts, as we learned in English class. Man versus society, and even man versus himself. We will challenge what we learned as high school students, and we will challenge the norms set forth by society. In these moments, we will challenge everything we've learned, and we'll understand how exactly we fit into society and what the best things are for us. Maybe we won't use the study skills we learned in high school, and maybe we'll break more of the rules. And maybe, who knows, maybe I'll actually start breaking the rules. And last but not least, maybe we'll come across inner conflicts, in which we challenge our own beliefs in order to better understand ourselves and how exactly we fit into the world. In these times, our past experiences will return to us, and all those lessons we learned, all the memories we have, they will help us make the right decisions for ourselves. And these moments of the future will definitely be influenced both by our past and by our present. And now I must ask you, members of this year's graduating class, to take in this moment. Don't let it pass you by too soon. All of our hard work and our struggles, they've brought us here to this moment, and they've shaped us into the seniors we are today. This moment is truly one to be cherished, and it will be one of our greatest memories. When you reflect back on all the time we've shared together, I hope you do smile. And maybe if we don't share these exact same memories of high school, I know we definitely have one thing in common. We're lucky. Yes, we're very lucky. We're lucky to be surrounded by our families, our friends, our esteemed administrators, and our teachers. And I'm lucky to have my amazing parents and my sister to thank. We're lucky to have attended such a prestigious high school and to have learned from such truly wonderful and dedicated teachers, even if there were times when we really just didn't appreciate them enough. And most of all, we're lucky to have had one another as friends, to learn from and to lean on through the ups and downs, through all the work and the play, from 1998 until now. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. Today, we are Holmdel High School seniors for the very last time. In just a few moments, we will part ways, off to do great things in the world. I know my fellow classmates well enough to say that we are all on our way to success, albeit on different paths. And I can't wait to hear about all the accomplishments we make in the journey of life. This moment is a bittersweet farewell, since we may never be together again, and this is our last class meeting. No more fundraisers for senior prom, and thank goodness, no more high school drama. It's time for us to make our marks in the world as adults, even if we don't feel quite ready. Today, we proudly read the last few lines of our childhood and prepare to open the next chapter of our lives. We are destined for success. That is a central theme of our story. And the rest, well, that's still unwritten. Congratulations, class of 2011. We made it.